There's the egg. Break is the third skill, which falls under every single thing I've seen of it so far. How annoying. Jeez. I got every single one on that one. Give me that curry bread. I'll just go back up to 50. Okay, good enough. There's the exit. Oh, this one has a variation where it uses a skill. Okay. Skill, blank, guard, blank, blank, blank. Okay. So for skills, it might be best to guard. Yeah, just keep going, break. Jeez. Okay. I managed to survive it at least. I apologize, prayers. It's my fault we fell behind in retrieving the cipher keys. Yeah, we still have that Nephilim to beat up. Assuming that's what it's still called in this part of the arena. He's there. Okay, punishment. I only got one of his attack patterns, and that one also had guard as third skill. Oh, there it is. Wish I bought more of that. Okay. Break is third and fifth skill. I do see one pattern where it does that. Every single pattern of his so far has had guard as the first thing. Okay, so it's one of the ones I thought it was, so...
割と嬉しいぞ。世もそれをしてみた。嬉しいぞ、そうして。
Just in case. This thing could be potentially really dangerous. It's gonna use a skill right off the bat. Okay. Okay. Just in case. Yeah. That did not work remotely well whatsoever. Jeez. Mostly seem to like a bustering a lot, though. I really should have wrote this pattern down. That worked better. Shit. Yeah, I'm fucked. Damn it, I knew I was gonna get a game over here. Oh wait, right. Forgot about that. Still alive! Jeez. Jeez. How about... Not the right side, sorry. Okay. I still got it. Barely. Jeez. Jeez. 42. That better have been worth it. Slightly heal. Oh, slightly heals servant's MP. Okay, that's neat. Okay, so I guess all that's left is enemy stuff in this place. Gained at least one more level after that. Seeing through one of that servant's tricks is a great accomplishment. Now, if we can only see the knave period, that is the rub. To tip the scales in our favor, we'll need something to do about that, Praetor. Needed. This is the second name given to one of the strongest practitioners of Kung Fu in the Baiji Quan period. Considered to be the ultimate master of Baiji Quan, it is said to be that this person was able to take the life of an opponent with a single gentle touch. An invisible servant. Dan Blackmore's servant cloaked his form, but with this servant it's fundamentally different. I also got the sense from my fight with Julius that I'm by far the inferior master. Even with Saber recovered, just laying an attack yesterday was a chore and a half. I have to find a way to penetrate that invisibility, or this won't even be a fight. Second cipher key has been generated. Yikes, terminal buzzes with the cipher key generation noses. Can I correct this invisibility before time runs out? Being able to see my opponent is a pretty basic requirement, I think. I'll make it my top priority. Maybe Ronnie can help me develop a strategy. You visit your personal room often, your servant is available for chatting inside. I want a servant too, one that's a cute boy. If you can't gauge your enemy's attack pattern, I suggest you use a skill. After all, isn't it better to use a skill than risk defeat by using a regular attack? Alright, yeah. I totally forgot about the whole multimedia room thing. I really hope I didn't miss anything about that. Okay, never mind. I probably might have. Good day, Hakuno. How's Saber's condition currently? I guess my servant is getting enough magic for now, so no problems there. However, my real concern is that the Saber's sword failed to even touch Julius, the servant. You look decidedly unwell. I take it things did not go as you had hoped. I guess my disappointment is easy to read in my expression as Ronnie gives me an apologetic look. No, that's not it. Not exactly, anyway. Even given the chance, if I can't see Julius the servant, I'm pretty much helpless at this point. So he's hidden from your sight. If that's the case, it'd be safe to assume your enemy's servant is an assassin. Can't say for sure, but he says he's completely hidden and only attacks from the shadows. At the very least, not being able to see him will make it impossible for my servant to attack him. I see your point. An enemy who can become invisible would be a real threat to a Saber. Without knowing his true identity, creating an effective strategy will be very difficult. There might be a few ways he can be hiding, such as camouflage or a means of a spell. However, as a legendary soul, he may have access to something unique and unknown. Until we can confirm which of the three possibilities is the right one, we can hope to do nothing. So for now, we should concentrate on finding out how he manages to conceal his presence. Ronnie suddenly emerges from her meditation with a serious look on her face. Her look couldn't be caused by thoughts of Julius. I can see pity and puzzlement in her eyes. Is she thinking about me? Did something happen? As I start to ask her what happened, she takes a deep breath and looks straight at me. Yes, I mean, no. It was nothing in particular. There's only you. I wish to stay silent. But I feel like I shouldn't keep secrets from you. This is what I've learned, Hakuno. I told you before that I'd find a link to your body. There's nothing on the other end of the link. You've never had memories of any kind. For once I understood what her words meant the instant she spoke them. I'm truly sorry. I wanted to think your link was just broken, but it's different than that. Not a single record of your memories prior to the Holy Grail War exists. I could not find nothing. There is no connection to your body, as you do not have a physical form. You were not born human. I see. No words come to mind. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. I suspected as much already. More so than myself. I feel more for this girl than the kindness she's shown me. The NPCs here are recreations of actual people on the moon cell as recorded in its memory. You must have existed once, and you might have been made a master due to a glitch in the system. You could also be a cyber ghost, the imprint of the soul of one who has died while alive. In either case, your existence is indefinable. Also, it cannot be said that you are truly alive. While I nod in sullen understanding, I steel myself to ask the obvious question. Why? Regardless of who I am, I had a feeling this moment of revelation would come. I now know why my memory won't return. Alice's "I finally met you" now finally makes sense to me. This body, this mind, is not human. I'm just a remnant of real life, a packet of data, a collection of ones and zeros. Hakuno, this is something you cannot escape, as you have no place to escape to. Even if you were to win the Holy Grail in a single wish, you cannot ever leave the Seraph. Unfortunately, your existence is inexorably tied to the Seraph. Because of this truth, if your reason for fighting is to avoid death, you must let it go now. You must go now. You no longer have any concern with yourself with wounds received in battle. I know it's hard, but if you don't accept the truth, your suffering will only be intensified. Pardon my directness, but I must ask you this now. Knowing that you're merely dated, do you still have a reason to win the Holy Grail War? If this is the only place where I am allowed to live, I can't allow it to remain as is. I don't want this world to be a place where the only way to survive is to kill. If I win, the Holy Grail War will come to an end. I'm responsible for the deaths of Shinji, Dan, Alice, and the Zealot. The system would not allow us to coexist. If that is the case, then it's the system that demands all the senseless deaths, and I'll be the one to use the Holy Grail to change the system itself. Use the Holy Grail to reshape the world. I'm surprised. For some reason, I find myself moved. If that's what you desire, please allow me to help you achieve your goal. Look at me when I speak to you, Master. Why are you so worried about such a thing? Saber suddenly appears. Even as she chastises me, I can hear a note of concern in her voice. Look at my circumstances. I am from a time so far in the past that only myths and legends remain. Why am I here now? I live because I do. That I exist is all that matters. Yes, I exist, therefore I am. If that is enough for me, shouldn't it be enough for you? In the end, life is nothing more than memories. Even those who live are defined by their experiences. Not just me, but all things will one day disappear. Does that make any life pointless? The whole of history is written in the stars, and one day we'll be all as one beyond the sky. The star that controls all this, it uses the living to dream of what it can never be. She's really trying to comfort me. At least I think she is. Isn't she? I have no idea how to respond, so I try to flash her a winning smile and hope that it doesn't come across as a sardonic smirk. What was that? It might have been nothing, but it seemed Ronnie really had an odd expression on her face. There's nothing wrong per se, it's just you are so noble sounding and... Anyway, do you have an answer to my question? Even if you continue fighting Hakuno, the odds of you being rewarded like the others are low. Knowing this, will you fight the Black Scorpion? Will you fight to the end as a master? Of course. While I still have lingering doubts, there's one thing I can state with absolute confidence. I have been a fool. It appears this conversation was unnecessary. Hakuno, I see a new star in the heavens, with you as its sole focus. My journey is finally... No, that is irrelevant. I'll say nothing more about it. From here on, let's focus on your upcoming fight as warriors playing for victory. I nod in agreement and silently thanked Ronnie for the compassion she has shown me. I'm sure she wanted to say that running was okay, and there was no reason to continue fighting. But giving up would be wrong. Now I must win this Holy Grail War in order to shape the future. Now that you're committed, let's shake things up a little. Shake things up? What is she planning to do? Yeah, shake things up. I'll create 3 different kinds of magic kilns. One will react to talismans, one will react to thaumaturgy, and one will react to your enemy's chi. It's the chi. I'll calculate the exact position that each of these traps will need to be placed. Hakuno, I trust you'll be able to set these traps in such a way your enemy will not notice. Got it. And of course I agree with what you suggested. Once you're inside the arena, I'll transmit you more detailed instructions. Okay, we have a plan now. All I have to do is just place the traps without Julius noticing. Okay, ensnare them in 3 different traps. Once I confirmed, you enter the arena, do the thingy. Yep. Right, okay, arena's on the 3rd floor. Also, from now on, don't expect any more help from me. And why must you follow me all the time? You'll never beat Julius acting like a lost little puppy. Yep. You're gonna set traps for Professor Kuzuki in the arena? Well, hacking is prohibited. Merely setting passive traps is allowed according to the rules. So I wish you good luck. Thanks, Issei. Did I check with everybody here? The conversation was so long I kind of forgot. Yeah, okay. You found the antique coin. I knew I could count on you. I'll be sure to return this to his rightful owner. Oh, by the way, your wonderful teacher has another favor to ask. Here to listen? You don't sound all that enthusiastic, but whatever. This time around, the arena contains a few delicacies I have yet to try. The first being lobster. Never had lobster before. Get one for me and you'll find yourself well rewarded. Don't forget that I need a lobster. Bring one to me during the 5th round, okay? Alright, let's level up Saber. Got anything for me, Toko? Nope. Alright. Not enough to go up another rank, but, you know. Getting more defense will help out a lot. So I don't have to heal nearly as often. Oh, right, I'm already in the first floor, though. Alright, check outside. Check the usual spots, pretty much. Oh, your servant seems to have recovered a bit. Hopefully enough to handle the next battle. Even if your servant back at full health, Kuzuki isn't going to be a pushover. Your best bet is to plan ahead and come up with some strategies. Have you given that any thought? You can now purchase Dragon Cloak. It restores a sizable chunk of your servant's HP, making the arena exploration less hazardous. I already got it. There's so many items in this last one. Servant's HP. Moderate amount, significant amount. That's good enough. Oh, okay, I got a good amount of those. Didn't realize that. Okay, good. Back to our room real quick. Save. See if Saber has anything to say, because I did eat a lot of curry bread. Oh yeah, she's already said that before. So I guess I didn't eat enough. Nope, not again. Probably gonna be fighting new enemies right off the bat. Are they here? Servant's using something to hide his presence. One of these kills can disrupt the source of his visibility even a little. It should become invisible. I let the map extensively and tried to predict the routes where the Black Scorpion will follow. Saying magical kilns in those 3 places. Each kiln is said to have a different effect, so they have to be placed apart from each other. Be able to determine the exact places to set the kilns once you start moving through the arena. That's it, I wish you the best of luck. She already hacked the arena and the map its layout. Her attention to detail is truly astonishing. I just take my time and be careful so that all of our assistance doesn't go to waste. So is Kuzuki here right now? So the circular path I have to go on. Okay, good. That's a necrophobia. Good. let's see. Of course, I haven't seen the pattern where he starts off with break. Of course. Of course! Of course something like that would happen to me. Makes perfect sense. This area looks promising. Seems like a good place to set up the kiln. Let's put it here. I'll now transmit the anti-artifact kiln. Bring into contact within the field. Following Ryan's instructions, I put the kiln on the ground. Seems that the trap code is being encoded into the arena. The installation of the magic kiln is now complete. The magic kiln should react in some way to any equipment the servant may be using. If he's using some sort of talisman to hide his presence, this kiln will react as he passes by it. Break. I see one particular pattern that he does when he does that. Yep, okay, is what I thought it was going to do. Break as number 4, aka almost every single pattern it has. Fucking hell. Did not go so well. It used a pattern that I was not familiar with. Okay, I have that one written down. The only difference with that was like start with guard. So now I'm transmitting the anti-thaumaturgy kiln. Please bring it into contact in the field. For Ryan's instruction, I put the anti-thaumaturgy kiln in the ground. I received confirmation that the magic kiln has been successfully installed. If that servant's using thaumaturgy to kill himself, this kiln will let us know if he passes by it. Huh. Oh. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even notice that guy there. Break is the 4th. I think it might be this pattern, potentially. Which I only have the first 3 notes on it. If it attacks, it does normal attack again. Yep.
討したな。こうしているだけでも色は割と。その広間いかがですか？
Alright, let's place the magic kiln hill here. This will send you the anti-spirit kiln. Please bring it into the contact within the field. As per Ronnie's orders, I touch the kiln to the ground and it begins transferring data into the field. Particular magic kiln affects the flow of spirit through one's median lines and blood vessels. Determines invisibility is based on martial arts or some other spiritual technique. This will react. Dad's martial arts skills are so advanced to become invisible, but it's better to make sure. It is exactly that.
でなせる力はごく弱いもの。しかし完全さを求める式であれば、それはある意味脆い。私のわずかな手助けがあなたの勝利につながらんことを。それでは明日。
Looks like the way to the next trigger is blocked. I should head back now. Maybe I should stick around and get some more training in. That's exactly what I should do. I haven't explored the entire map yet, either. Let's see. Break is number 4. Attack is the last one. Okay.
共に勝利をさせぬ。
That worked out well. I thought it was the one where he starts off with a skill.
よしとしよう。ブルーは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。ほう。瞑想とは運が良い。
So what does this one do? Master's MP negates all stat buffs. Depending on my opponent and stuff, that could be really good. It's probably only useful against other masters, though. Sure thing, have him go around in a big giant circle, though. Or whatever. Always get to the firewall door and stuff. He's either gonna use a skill or do that.
探索を続けよう。
Like that one. Attack skill break. Oh, I couldn't remember what this move was. But I know it attacked after that. Okay, so it was a buster. Okay. Attack skill, buster, buster, attack. Good to know. Sick.
Yeah.
Card break. This will be attack. With everything else buster. Or not. I think I messed up the order of some of those. Or something. Oh shit. I don't remember what I messed up. Shit.
マスター。
Whatever. I think that's it. I don't think I can actually get to... Yeah, I can't get into any other stuff. So it's basically just grind time now.
そなたが無事で何よりだ、マスター。
One more level onto my list. It's taking too long just to get any further than that. Ronnie and Saber's words have touched me. They fill an empty cup of water, so to speak. I have no way of knowing if the water is pure at this point. Even so, I can see where I need to go from here. If you have more resolve to your continents, have you found the answer you've been looking for? I thought I was alone, but that couldn't have been any more wrong. I have Ronnie and Saber to lean on. I know they both want my inner resolve to well up on its own. Just knowing that, I feel like my cup overflows. Although it's up to me to make sure that the water's pure. One thing they've taught me is that I shouldn't be ashamed, even if I'm empty now. Saber gently smiles as I explain my heartfelt sentiments. Alright, now I'm ready to fight. My next opponent is Julius, who's been an obstacle from the start. By the time I defeat him, I should be able to accept what I am. I have 2 more days to prepare for my elimination battle. I need to learn the secrets behind Julius' servant's ability to conceal himself and then defeat it. In order to successfully pull off the plan I set into motion yesterday, I need to lay low. I should talk with Ronnie one last time, then head to the arena. All servants have Noble Phantasm. It's their ultimate attack. You haven't used it yet? Then you can still contemplate the perfect situation to unleash it in. Noble Phantasm? That's an issue between Master and Servant. Talk to your servant about using it. The system doesn't restrict the use of Noble Phantasms. If yours hasn't made an appearance, then... it's probably because your servant doesn't want to use it. Why? As long as I'm researching Julius, I should look into the Harways as well, hence the library. The Harway family leads a Western European plutocracy. Yeah. It is a corporation with numerous subsidiaries that control many nations and has its own army. About 30% of the world's land and 60% of the world's wealth is based on GDP belongs to the Harways. The Harways distribute the world's resources and wealth equally among nations. That's their policy. That policy rubs certain groups the wrong way, and those groups retaliate with terrorist acts. Oh, look who's returned. It's Leo, the next head of the Harway family. Maybe he can confirm some of the things I've learned about the Harway family. For instance, do they really think equal distribution of the world's wealth will lead to world peace? Of course it will, and of course we can do it. As long as the ruler who presides over it is perfect, the government will be fair and just. Unless you think of those who reject Harway's ideas. Well, it's true that our little Western European plutocracy isn't as perfect at the moment. Selfish, perverse individuals who reside within our hierarchy, read Tosaka's displeasure is founded. But once I become head, I'll eradicate those cancers and usher in a new era of human history. A bold claim. He spoke without trepidation and without attachment to the current era that he plans to discard. Now that I've given you a taste of my utopia, I must be off. Please use your remaining time wisely. Alright, talk to her. Just want to check if Reen's up here. If she has anything interesting to say. Nope. Was your attack on Professor Kuzuki a success? Against an opponent of his caliber, you'll need the power of a Noble Phantasm. In this case, restraint could mean your death. Congratulations on successfully placing the magic kilns. However, it'll be for naught if he doesn't enter the arena. For that, I have a plan. Plan? As I look into Ronnie's now serious visage, I can only wonder what she's going to propose. Please enter the arena early and try to ambush them as they approach each of the kilns. Once you're inside, I'll drive the Scorpion into the arena after you. Ronnie will be doing that alone, without a servant? It'd be incredibly dangerous. She might be killed in the attempt. Cannot allow her to risk her life to allow such a mad plan. I understand the danger involved. We'll only get one chance to do this, so we must not fail. Do not worry about me. Be assured that I will make our plan succeed. However, none of this will matter if Ronnie is murdered by Julius. As my voice gains heat, Ronnie looks away as surprised and embarrassed by my vehemence. I see my professor was right. Even though I am but a tool to be used, Hakuno, I feel strange. My heart feels as if... Without thinking, I take the flustered Ronnie into my arms. She feels fragile in my embrace. Ronnie isn't a tool to be used. As someone who has saved my life, she is my precious friend. I said this before, but it needs to be said again. That's why I'm so worried about Ronnie risking her life to help me. Even if she wasn't an opponent, Julius is the one who would kill anyone who stood in his way. Finally, I think I understand. This is what they mean by a soul. Thank you, Hakuno. However, now more than ever, I feel I have to do this. So do not worry about me. I'll not fall so easily. Concentrate on exposing the Scorpion. I can see her determination in her eyes. I have no choice but to match her strength. This plan will succeed, regardless of what may happen. I'll contact you once again with a permanent terminal. Ah, my throat's so sore from all this goddamn talking. So much reading. Your opponent is out of control. I wonder how many rules he has broken so far. I know he's hacked into the arena, and he's made the school's personal playground. He's desperate to secure a Haraway win, but an arrow shot from a poor stance never hits its target. Just 1 point off. I hope you took care of your challenge. It'd be embarrassing to lose by default at this point. Oh, same thing. Master, do not fret. We prepared the best we could. Now all we can do is wait for the enemy. You put a lot of effort into these traps. Do not let your impatience overcome you. That's right, we've done as much preparation as we could. Now it's just a matter of following the plan. I see our rare guy boy is here. So you've made your way into the arena. Now then, please wait in the area where you place the kilns. I'll drive the Scorpion in your direction. While I'm worried about Ronnie's safety, I need to focus on what I need to do now. I better hurry and head to where the kilns are set before Julius and the servant arrive. That's not. Do this when I was grinding. This seems to last a pretty damn long time, if not the entire time I've been down in here. Attack break. It appears we've been deceived by that young boy. How low a homunculus of Atlas Institute must have fallen to betray even Eltnam. Now then, it seems that you've been applying something. I wonder what exactly. There's nothing particularly wrong. Let's go. Here we are. This is the place where the anti-artifact kiln was set. If it reacts to Julius' servant, it means that his invisibility is a result of a talisman, such as his noble phantasm. As I hide myself in the shadows and wait for Julius to pass by, I receive a message from Ronnie. The Scorpion has just entered the arena. I leave the rest up to you, Hakuno. Ronnie? All I can hear from my terminal now is static. She said Julius was heading this way, but what did Ronnie... Pull yourself together, fool. Ronnie did what she had to. Our turn will come. They will be here soon. This fight will decide our fate, so failure is not an option. We've got to calm down. Ronnie fulfilled her promise. Now it's up to me to hold up my end. I cannot fail now. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, I was momentarily distracted by triviality. It's not even worth swatting a flyover. I see. Nothing. If this one didn't react, that means invisibility isn't dependent on an item or noble phantasm. This particular trap did not respond, Master. Let's move to the next trap and hope for a better result. Saber's right. It'd be a total disaster if the next trap triggered without us being there. We have to move quickly to the next trap and hope that something happens. Oh, what? Bees! Okay. The camera angle made me lose sight of where exactly I was. We made it. This is where we set the second trap. The one that's set to react to thaumaturgy. Just like before, I hide in the shadows and wait for Julius to arrive. They're here. I can feel the presence of that master, but I can't see them. Perhaps they hope they ambush us. That could be the case. So do we withdraw, Julius? Remember that even a mouse will fight when cornered. No need. I'm still on edge after that skirmish with the tiresome girl. If our foe is here, I'll crush them. You seem obsessed with our enemy, but then again, you two couldn't possibly be more different from... Is there something wrong? Almost as if he was aware of our plan, Julius the servant stopped when he glanced in my direction. My feet suddenly feel like they've been nailed to the ground and my blood seems to freeze in my veins. No, it's nothing. You seem to be aching for a fight, far be it from me to dampen your enthusiasm. Did they actually overlook us, or are they just toying with us just before striking a potentially fatal blow? As they move on, my paralysis fades away, leaving me with clenched fists and drenched with sweat. As I take a deep breath, I realize the trap didn't react in any way, so the servant isn't using thaumaturgy. Only one trap remains. Hopefully third time's the charm. At any rate, I need to hurry to where the third trap is. Once again, I think it was invisible there.
先へよ。こうしているだけでも。
This is the third and final trap. The anti-spirit trap. If we can't break through his invisibility by disrupting his chi, we're pretty much dead. It's almost time. Not this again. What a disappointment. I guess they aren't smart enough to know that such things don't affect me. Such irritating insolence. Do you know where they're hiding? This trap. I see, you managed to move both the heavens and earth. What's happening? Truly amazing. Most excellent, Julius. It seems our enemy is allied with a magus of the highest order. This trap uses all 8 divinations of Tao. To force my chi back into myself is quite an accomplishment. As is obvious, you've overcome my concealment, and the injury you've inflicted will take days to heal. This isn't the time for mirth. Be alert for the enemy as they may be close by. There's no need for you to panic, Julius. Our enemies are right there, close enough to reach out and touch. He knows we're here. That glance wasn't random at all. A sinister smile forms on the servant's lips. In contrast, Julius's expression remains frozen, but the terror of his presence causes courses through me. You somehow controlled the flow of your energy with martial arts to conceal your presence. However, if you were to cross Blade's servant, at least you're extend the courtesy of telling me your class. I must respect the fact that you have decided to fight rather than flee. Very well, my class is Assassin. Once again, I commend you on defeating my concealment. No other opponent has managed that before now. And despite my class, I will never say that any life is worthless. If I am to asphyxiate a target, I'd rather it be a lion than a rat. But still, I am doomed to do only evil. An assassin who attacks only from the shadows would dare attack an emperor such as I. A poor jest. Your skills are now useless. Your final curtain draws near, assassin. Is that so? Do not think, even for an instant, that stealth is my only useful skill. Though you may have the form of a young girl, you are one of the truly powerful legendary souls. It appears this battle will be the one to be excited about. So you dare label me as nothing more than a child. It is you who are beyond callow, assassin. Your attempts to slander my greatness are vulgar and offensive. But I am magnanimous, if nothing else. So I shall end your puerile taunting by simply removing your tongue. Interesting, but I have no intention of allowing you to take either my life or my tongue. With that said, I cannot maintain this form for long, but I will at least bestow upon you the torment of hell itself.
まだ至らぬとは。
小細工など無意味だぞ。おう、子供騙しなら踏み砕くのみだ。どれ、しばし気を収めるか。
程度があろう。さて。答えよう。答えな。
未熟カンフーが足りぬよ。
どれ。天よ、今一度の祝福を。
しばし気を収めるか。
この剣舞、ソナさんに。さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
Okay, he's guarding.
そこを動くな。
捕らえ
Shield guard.
部の合理、身をもって知れ。
Hit and chi.
さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
I see.
すまぬ。調子が出ぬ。
Okay, so those ones are going to be a pain in the ass to deal with, I see. I think I get it, how he does this. Yeah, you don't have a means of getting the servant's HP back, so we'll do so I can't guard, so it won't do anything, so. He's gonna guard. Focus means guard. Or not. Charge means he's gonna... Strength up. I survived the 3 turns, at least. So you hide your true powers, Servant of the Sword. It's gonna be the full extent of your powers. Separated by the system, Julius' servant can only bellow at the seriously winded saber. Did I expect too much of you? If this was your full potential, I will take your life 2 days hence. I do not understand. How do they survive a confrontation with an assassin with so little ability? The only reason why Leo deigns to notice you is the fact that you're one of the masses. However, I still ask why. There must be something about you that truly irritates me. Never mind, I don't care. The elimination battle will come soon. It is there that this farce will end. With those final words, Julius and his servant fade away, as if they were swallowed by the surrounding darkness. The pressure that seems to crush everything in the area fades, and my entire being screams of exhaustion. I take a deep breath and look over Saber, who is standing beside me with a serious expression. I tried my best, but that man is truly incredibly skilled. I see now that it's time to truly test my resolve. Saber continues to mumble, seemingly oblivious to my presence. While trying to decipher their muttering, my terminal begins to chime. Have you defeated the Scorpion? Ronnie sounds as if she's in some pain, but her voice still has some of its characteristic warmth. All that matters is that she's alive. I'm so overcome with emotion that at hearing her that I grip my terminal to keep my hands from shaking. Are you okay, Ronnie? Yes, my injuries aren't serious. I should be able to move on my own. More importantly, what of the kilns? Thanks to you, Ronnie, we were able to reveal Assassin's presence with the anti-spirit kiln you created. With what we discovered, we should be able to fight them. Is that so? I'm glad to hear that. I'll now restore full access to the arena. However, do not feel that you have to continue fighting today. I apologize for leaving you, but I need to sleep now in order to fully recover. I will see you tomorrow. Now I can forge ahead and explore the areas beyond here. The identity of Julius' servant and Saber's behavior concerns me, but I have no time to look into it. I have to keep moving forward, being sure that I don't forget to track down the triggers. Actually, it was near a red one, so that means it's down here, right? The Nephilim? The attack break. Of course, that's one of the ones I don't know. Yep, okay, it was over here. Maybe I should have... Oh, fuck. Maybe I should have stunned it. Thing's attack patterns or anything. I like the Buster a lot, from what I can see.
そうなったら守りきる。
Let's see if its attack pattern. Attack 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try to do the exact same thing as last time because it looks, well, it matches one of them. So let's hope this works. Oh, skill. I'm fucked. Fuck!
生きろ、マスター。
Damn it! I have to do that whole fucking section again.